Hello everyone, welcome back to Into Sports. I'm your host Evan. Today I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers, that situation. But before I do, please click that subscribe button. 93% of you are not subscribed, so do me a favor, help me out, click that subscribe button. But according to Adam Schefter, Aaron Rodgers has told his teammates he does not want to return to Green Bay. It's a fractured relationship. And according to Mike Florio, Aaron Rodgers has 3 preferred destinations, being the 49ers, Raiders, and Broncos. And I think that Aaron Rodgers should demand a trade to the Denver Broncos. Wait, what? He should go from a 13-3 team to a 5-11 team? Yes, and that's actually a benefit, but I'll get to that later. The Broncos actually have a great roster. Their wide receiver core, you look at Courtland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler. Those guys fit well together. That's an excellent receiver core. You have a contested catch guy, a route runner, and a pure speed, take the top off the defense guy. Excellent receiving core. And an explosive young tight end with Noah Fant. And also an offensive line that's pretty solid, and they get their right tackle back next year. And you have some nice running backs as well. So I think this offense has everything it needs except a quality quarterback. But then when you get to this defense, they were seriously banged up last year, so the stats are going to look worse than their personnel. Because you have Bradley Chubb and Von Miller on the defensive line, and the secondary, one of the top 5 safeties in the sport, Justin Simmons, a really solid veteran in Kyle Fuller, and the 9th pick out of Alabama, cornerback Patrick Surtain. So this defense, I expect to be a top 10 type defense next season. Okay, so they have a great roster. But there's a few other teams with good rosters. Why is Denver specifically the spot to go? Well, first of all, Denver is an AFC team, and the Packers probably won't deal Rodgers in conference. So that eliminates half the league right there. But Denver is the rare great roster that has a bad quarterback. Drew Lock was the problem last year. So Aaron Rodgers would be an exponential upgrade. Because if Rodgers went to a place that already has a good quarterback like the Raiders, he's less of an upgrade. Still an upgrade, but less of one. He's less necessary. And the Broncos are in quarterback purgatory. So Aaron Rodgers is the solution to Denver's problem. That's why it's a perfect fit. And here's why it helps that Drew Lock tanked the team last year with his horrible play. When the Broncos go from, let's say 5-11, which they were last year, to 12-4, that will make Rodgers look even better. And that's exactly what Tom Brady did last year. He took Tampa Bay from 7-9 to the Super Bowl champions. That looks crazy impressive, but it's slightly deceiving because the Bucs were already arguably the best roster in football outside of quarterback before Brady came. So now people can say, Tom Brady turned the Succaneers into the champs. And that's really impressive, yet a little deceiving because that was a ready-made roster with a hole at quarterback. Brady filled that hole. But it's the same exact situation in Denver. Ready-made roster, gaping hole at quarterback. So when he takes them from 5 wins to a team playing late in January, that looks really good. It will be hard for people to deny Aaron Rodgers' impact. And that will be a boost towards his legacy. Because if he does flip the Broncos around in just one season, you would have to assume the Packers, with a mystery, with Jordan Love at quarterback, and an average roster around him, they're going to crumble. So the Broncos go from trash to title, and the Packers go from contender to a team sitting on the couch in January. That's another check in the box for Aaron Rodgers' legacy. With Brady, people always questioned whether he was a great player that was elevated to an all-time great player because of the Patriots organization. But he silenced those doubters by winning in Tampa Bay. With Rodgers, people have said the Packers are holding him back. They don't get the weapons he needs. He doesn't play with elite defenses. Well, if he goes to Denver and wins, while the Packers take a major step back, the optimists will be justified. So forcing his way to Denver could be a big-time legacy builder for a guy who obviously wants to go down as the greatest quarterback of all time. And I know you're saying, Evan, this trade would never happen because Denver doesn't have a good quarterback to send back to Green Bay. But the reports say the Packers don't want a quarterback in return. They want to build around Jordan Love, who they obviously took in the first round last year. But the Broncos do have a ton of non-quarterback pieces and talent they can send back. Young players as well. Now that will make them worse if they were to get Rodgers. But come on, we're talking about the greatest quarterback to ever strap on a helmet. I don't have too many concerns with his ability to elevate a team. So if Rodgers really is dug in on his stance that he doesn't want to return to Green Bay, he should demand a trade to one place and one place only: Denver. It would remind me of the move Tom Brady made a year ago, and it could boost his legacy in a similar way.